Then we use this trainer's Emoja to backpack to the desert because the next required trainer is a gym leader and she has like three Pokemon including two Emojars and one Striker which has higher level than us. So we need to use better team and we backtrack to beat the psychic named Low with Mana and Yamas. Although Mana can learn hypnosis and moonlight, it is not quite reliable to beat Elesa with this team. So we go to another trainer in the desert, Ranger Jaden, who has a Darumaka and Whistle. So why do we choose this team? You see in a bit, this Darumaka has ability Hustle, so it boosts attack, but with trade-off with lower accuracy. And this Whistle has the ability Lightning Rod, which will boost its speed when it's hit by an electric move. But the AI in this game does not know at first that we have this ability, so it's try to use the highest damage attack, like you see here. In this battle, we did with Darumaka, and her Emoja will see that Chuck the Volt Switch is the highest damage move, but when we switch to Blizzle, it will see that we already have a team member with Lightning Rod ability, so it will not use um, any of electric move throughout this battle as long as we still have this Blizzle. And then we just hope that our boosted 5 punch connects and kill those Emoja, which it is paralyzed, can be paralyzed because it's, it's not immune to that in Gen 5 yet. Then after we get the Bowl Bash, we move on to the west and meet our rival Sharon, and he claims that he also earned the Bowl Bash. So we fight him with Elesa's team, but from the look of his team, I don't think that he legitimate legitimately won the match. Why? I think his team is too weak. Like Liepard cannot do anything to Emoja, and he also has Pansage, which is grass type, and all Aerialists can beat this guy with no problem. He also has Pignite, which is also fighting type and can be hit super effectively by Aerialists. So unless he got really lucky and used a lot of items, I don't think that he at least beat Elisa in the first try. Yeah, and his last Pokemon is also Tranquil, which is flying type and can can be hit super effectively by any of the like Elisa's electric move. So it got one shot And then Elisa come back and convince us to move on, and we face Alder, the champion of this region, and Sharon has a comment why he wandering around being a champion. That this is what we face in every Pokemon game. The champion of each region wander around, try to solve puzzle with evil team or something, or just has lost interest together. Like and invite us to be a team of preschoolers, and this is back-to-back battle, so we do not get a chance to use children's team here. To this point, um, we have no optional trainer to face until we come into the like frozen storage, I think, where we can skip all the workers battle there and then face 4 plasma grunts, where we can choose the order whether which grunt we would like to face first. So first, I choose the trainer with a life part, maybe because it's weakest Pokemon there, and trying to beat another grunt with team that is also weak but still weak enough for us to use life part to beat. And so the second person is the grunt with this rubbish, but then this one rubbish cannot beat any of those 2 grunts, so I backtrack to beat this worker with 3 Pokemon. You might ask, how could one rubbish can beat those 3? But Timber learn move by which double attack, double the damage for what it is received. But if we can set up or stockpile and gradually beat those Pokemon with or boost defense, so it should be no problem. Like we try to set up stockpile and um, recover when it's trying to attack us again with bite, and we just with this we slow beating with Timber. Like but Timber is very useful for battle nether grunts because of its fighting move, and those grunts tend to have dark Pokemon or normal Pokemon which weak to fighting. And the last one is Vanillite, but still we can also use the same strategy to set. But although no turn, we managed to beat it just for a bit. And then we take the team of those 3 to come back and beat the next Plasma Grunt. This guy has I said, just like I said, Watch Hawk, which is easily beat by Timber, although it can use stats like Confuse Ray, Fighting Move, big work of those, and could easily beat them. Next, we beat the last grunt and with or like um Watchhawk, which can beat Sandai and or like Scraggy, which has fighting move that can beat those with Brick Break. We can take those with no issue. Then after we beat all those guns, Clay take them back into custody, but just release them soon after when faced with Jessit and team of grunts. It is interesting why he just released them away just because they are outnumbered them. I don't know, but later on we can see that with me, the trainer, the rival, Sharon, and Clay should make quick work of battling them here, and we'll see that later on we got outnumber them and need to fight them anywhere but in their ships. So I don't know. Back to our challenge. We use the grunts team to take on the trainers team in the gym with like 5 level disadvantage. But we can use hypnosis to and super fang to quickly lower this Obito's HP and trying to use confusion strat to make sure that when it wake up it still needs to like have lower chance to attack us. And then another Pokemon is Wilbur, which is pretty fast and can set up one claw to attack us. So we begin with Confuse Ray and Crunch to defeat it. it when even it um, get rid of confusion, it still continue setting up. So we put it back to sleep and make quick work of them to attack. We got one hit by Dick, of course, after plus 3. But yeah, I just decided to use another Horn Claw, and then we finish it off with Crunch. And then we take those teams to challenge the next trainer in the gym. And with our Palpitoad, which is part water type, we can beat this Krokorok with muddy water in one shot. And then we use the Krokorok to beat the next trainer in the gym with just one Drillbur. So this is a second stage with first stage Pokemon. So it is should be easy, but the Drillbur is faster. So we need to be careful, like have it setting up one for like the one previously and beat it. Then with our team with just one Drillbur, we cannot challenge the team leader because he has higher level and much stronger. And I aim for this team of Biker Charles. But to beat him, we need at least three Pokemon or more because he challenges us in triple or rotating battle, depend on your versions. So we go back to the gym and challenge the one optional trainer with 3 Pokemon. But how can you beat the team of 3, you may guess? But this river, which is fast and can set up with horn claws although we got hit by Intimidate from Sandai and Mud Slap to lower accuracy. We can set up Horn Claws until we can beat Poppy Toad and another Sandai with Dig. And make quick work of them. Then, with our team of 3, we can challenge the Biker Charles. But this will not be easy because his team is pretty strong with evolved Pokemon and type diversity with Zebstrika, Okrok, and Basculin. Like we got Intimidate. Like this is so effective in Intimidate, but we are going to use our special attack in dealing with his team anyway. So Zebstrika should be no problem because it cannot use its stab electric move, but its Basculin and Croc can be troublesome to deal with. So or Sandai can use Swagger to make it confused and can use Mud Slap to lower their accuracy and so that all Toad can use Water Move to deal with Crocolock in the middle. This took like a few tries, but it gradually, with all good luck, we can quickly beat the Crocolock in the middle and make it 3 versus 2. And then we can focus on the right side to beat the Basculin, which is the most difficult to deal with. And now it's like 3 versus 1 when the Basculin just hit itself in confusion and we beat Charles and take his team. Then we can use his team to challenge the gym leader Clay. He lead with Crocolock, and also we also have Crocolock but with 2 levels lower. So first thing we need to get it to hit all through all confusion with Swagger, and it also use Swagger to let us confuse, and we hope to break through and use the same strategy to hit it with Mud Slap to lower accuracy, although it can break through and make us need to set up our Swagger again and then switch to Basculin, who can take advantage of the opposing Crocolock hits itself in confusion and make Clay waste his first, not 1 but 2 hyper potions for us to get a free kill with Aqua Jet. And then his Excadrill come out, so we switch to our Crocolock to proc or intimidate to lower its attack, and then switch to Zebstrika because it does not have much use in this battle. We switch Crocolock back to make it -2, and then it hit us with Bulldoze, but with it is -2 attack, we can make it set up Horn Claw just to hit it back, and then we finish it off with 2 Aqua Jet, although the second crit may not be required. Then we make it to the last Pokemon, this Palpitoad, which is also water type, but with all strong attack move in Aqua Tail that we just learned by level up. We can also beat this gym. Then after we beat Clay, we take his team and also his two hyper potions and face our rival Bianca as we trying to exit the city. But we also have level advantage, and with her AI being not too smart, we can beat her with no problem with our same strategy of setting up swagger, and why she make it quick work of also setting work up to boost her attack. If she hit herself in confusion, it will take much quicker, but although she managed to pull it out with takedown, with is resist with our escadrille, we make she also lose her two hyper potions on her um, weaker Pokemon, and then she sent out her starter Duwat, which is super effective against our team of ground type. But we also have Palpitoad, which also take neutral damage from water type, so we can beat it with two Bulldoze. And then her psychic type, Mushana, comes. So we try to lower the accuracy with Muddy Water, while she just set up Defense Curl and try to put up to sleep to hypnosis. With Then she tried to retaliate with Psybeam, which proc confusion, but we hit last um, Bubble Beam before we switch out to or Proc Rock to beat it, and trigger Moxie, which boosts its attack when KO opponent's Pokemon and beat her last Fire Monkey with no problem. Then we head to Shadstone Cave, where his Clay shows up and open the entrance with his Rock Rock, but we do not need to face any trainer when required there. And when we enter the cave, we meet with N and his team of Plasma Triad, Shadow Triad. And in here we need to face like tons of grunts, and grunts battle back to back. No, not back to back, but still it is pretty annoying to face them here.